Can you all hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Cool. All right, we'll start in a comfortable seated position when you're ready. Turn this music off fully. All right, so feel free to use any props that you need to make sure your body is safe and comfortable throughout the practice. And I'll offer some suggestions on where that is, but since you're in the comfort of your own home, it's kind of nice to feel a little bit safer in your body, a little bit safer in the practice, so you can modify as you need to and take breaks when you need to, but see if throughout the whole practice you can remain sort of in a meditative space as opposed to just pausing or getting up and looking and doing something else. Really try to draw your presence into this space and into this moment so that you can get the most out of it. And yeah, we'll begin. So close your eyes when you're ready and sit up nice and tall. And take the first few moments just to tune into your breath. Experience the space that you're in. The little subtle noises that may be happening in your environment. Maybe how it feels to just have the air on your skin, or maybe the sun on your skin if you're practicing outside. See if you can get relaxed in the body, but allow the spine to elevate effortlessly tall. So just the one action within this posture is within the spine and the integrity of the spine. And see, with that integrity, you can relax around that inner lift. And see if you can begin Sushumna breathing. So from the base of the spine, inhale all the way up to the crown of the head. And then exhale from the crown of the head all the way back down to the base of the spine. And we'll do that a few rounds. Inhale all the way up. In Jenny V, you go in the opposite direction. And exhale all the way down. And we'll continue. See if you can just smooth out the breath. Allow your inhalations to last as long as your exhalations. And allow the inhalation all the way on its way up to pause at the height of the mind or the height of the brain, and just allow the brain to feel as if it's floating within that prana before exhaling and releasing the breath down to the base of the spine, and then let the prana sit at the base of the spine before moving on. So we'll do that a few more rounds. Just even out the breath. Smooth out the breath. Begin when you're ready with a round of Kapalabhati. So you'll take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, and then exhale all of your air all the way to the bottom and begin. Exhale, exhale through the nose. Let the inhale automatically happen. And see if you can let it be kind of soft. It's a soft Kapalabhati, so it doesn't have to be really forceful. You're not trying to move a lot of energy. You're just exhaling, kind of thinking about exhaling the excess thoughts away. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, fill up your lungs. Hold your breath in and drop your chin towards your chest. Lift your chest towards your chin so you're sealing the prana in. The body should feel full of prana, full of oxygen, so there's no need to take a breath at this moment. And then bring your head and neck back to center, and without making a sound, see if you can exhale all of your air as slow as you can. And then once you get to the bottom, just take a few resting breaths here and observe the effects of the pranayama practice. And we'll begin one more round. Deep breath in. Exhale the air and begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Hold your breath in, drop your chin and pause. If you want, you can lift Mula Bandha as well, lifting pelvic floor and lifting height of the navel. Head to center, release your bandhas and exhale as slow as you can with your breath without a sound. So slow exhalation, no sound to the breath. Keep the eyes closed and take a few resting breaths here and observe. And drop your chin to your chest, hands to your knees. On your inhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder, dip your chin up. And as you exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. And inhale, left ear, left shoulder, dip the chin up slightly. Exhale, chin to chest. More time each side. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale over to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. So you inhale, crown of the head lifts straight up towards the sky. So you exhale, dip your left shoulder into the midline. Gaze over the right. And then inhale, straighten the arms, come through to center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder into the midline, gaze over the left. Inhale through center. To exhale, this time just lean back, hold onto your knees, tuck and round the spine, drop the head. And then inhale, roll to the front edge of your sit bones, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, lean back, tuck and round, drop the head. Last time, inhale forward. Exhale, lean back, tuck and round. As you inhale, come back through to center. You're going to just release the legs forward. Fingertips by your side. Reverse tabletop or lift into a reverse plank. So you're going to inhale, either bend the knees and lift the hips. You can walk the feet in. And then exhale, just release straight back down. If you want to do it with straight legs, feel free. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then you're going to cross your feet, plant your palms, and come up and over into downward facing dog. So once you get there, you can begin to shift and move however your body needs. You can maybe close the eyes and just tune back into the breath. Beautiful. Any movements that your body would like, feel free. Continue to connect with your environment. Connect with your body in this moment. And on an inhalation, you're going to just gently bring the knees down to the mat. And as you exhale, press back into an extended child's pose, hips towards your heels. And then inhale, come forward to tabletop. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. We do that a few times. So inhale to the knees, tabletop. Exhale through child's pose, hips towards your heels. Inhale through tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, lower the knees. Exhale through child's pose. Inhale through tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward between the hands. As you exhale, begin to walk your feet forward to the front of the mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Once you get there, lengthen your spine, find a flat back. To exhale, forward fold over the legs. Close your eyes, hold here. You can maybe grab a hold of opposite elbow. If you want, maybe interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms overhead. So just anything, any arm variation that you would like for the next few minutes, feel free. Close your eyes and explore in the fold. You can either hold still or sway side to side. See if you can find the inhalation travel from the feet up the backs of the legs. And then the exhalation from the low back, middle back, all the way through the crown of the head. So circulate your breath a few times up the backs of the legs on the inhalation. And then from the low back, middle back, upper back, crown of the head. Beautiful. Come through center, release your fingertips down to the mat. Lengthen the spine again, inhale, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. This time bend your knees deeply and slowly begin to roll your way up to standing. Let your arms and head be heavy. Stack one vertebra on top of the next and then squeeze the shoulders up to the ears on your inhalation. Exhale through the mouth, release the shoulders and round back and down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale through the mouth, shoulders around, back and down. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, float the arms out and up or forward and up. Interlace your fingers and hinge to the right as you exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, hinge to the left. Inhale, come through center, look up, lean back. Lion's breath if you'd like as you fold, tongue out, eyes up, all the way. Good, lengthen the spine as you inhale, find a flat back. As you exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the knee into a low lunge. You're going to inhale, circle the arms out and up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Little twist as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. And then inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Bring your right hand to your low back or your back leg as you inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, release the fingertips all the way down to the front of the mat. You're going to sink the hips as you inhale, lift the chin. As you exhale, flex your toes, straighten the front leg and fold. We'll do that a few more times. So inhale forward into your lunge. Exhale, flex your toes, straighten the front leg and fold. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, flex the toes, straighten and fold. Walk your fingertips back as you inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold over the left leg. Close your eyes, just take a few breaths here. You can either hold still or find a little movement in the hips, left and right, side to side. So just work your way into some places in that left leg, left hip. That may be a little harder to access if you were just holding still. Can you explore along that whole left line? Where does your body need a little more space? And how can you breathe in a way that creates a little more space on the inside of your body? Beautiful. Come back through to center. Bend your front knee. Come back forward into your lunge. From here, scoot your right knee a little bit forward. And then inhale, bring the left leg back behind you so you're in tabletop with the left leg lifted. As you exhale, tuck and round your left knee in towards your nose. Inhale, extend the left leg, chest forward. Exhale, tuck and round, left knee in. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, extend the left leg long and either hold here or maybe extend the right fingertips forward as well. So options, you can stay here as you inhale. If you want, as you exhale, maybe bend the right elbow and left knee. So left knee towards your left shoulder. And then inhale, extend everything long. Exhale, elbow in, knee bends. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow bends, knee bends. Inhale, extend long. Last part, see if you exhale, can reach back and grab a hold of your left foot, your right fingertips. Half bow variation, so press the foot into your right hand to open the chest. Hold your gaze in one spot. Beautiful, extend long, one more time. As you exhale, press back into child's pose, hips towards your heels. Rest here for a few breaths, so close your eyes. Take a few breaths, if you can, in through the low back, middle back, upper back. Exhale off the crown of the head and into the fingertips. See if you can do that a few rounds, low back, middle back, upper back. Exhale through the head, arms, and fingertips. One more round. Beautiful. Next inhale, you're going to press up through tabletop. As you exhale, lower your chest and chin to the mat, hips stay high. And then inhale, glide forward into cobra. And exhale, release down to the mat. Plank pose or tabletop as you inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good, lift the right leg as you inhale. Exhale, shift forward, plank pose, knee to your nose. So round and tuck. Inhale, lift the right leg to splits pose. Exhale, cross it through and under, opposite elbow. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, outer right elbow, find a little pause. Inhale, lift it out and up. As you exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. See if you can land softly. And then come into a high lunge. So arms lift. Circle your wrist a few times in one direction. And then a few times in the other. And then interlace your fingers overhead as you inhale. As you exhale, begin to bend your back knee, begin to lower it so that it hovers. And then inhale, lift, begin to straighten. Exhale, bend the back knee, hover. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, bend, hover, little Kapalabhati. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale, lift all the way, straighten the front leg and back leg. Exhale, ground the back heel and open up into warrior two arms. Both legs are straight. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. And then exhale, windmill the fingertips all the way down. Right palm, left palm. Step the back foot forward and off to the left a little bit. So square the hips. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold over the right leg. Close your eyes. Some of you might walk your fingertips towards the back of the mat. If you need to, use blocks under the hands. Think about drawing the right hip towards the back of the mat. Relaxing the crown of the head forward. And then if you want to, from here, if it's too much in the hamstrings, bend the right knee deeply until the forehead and the knee touch. So if you can, if you need to, just find a strong bend in that knee or a slight bend. Whatever you can do to ground the forehead towards the right knee. Nice release. Fingertips come forward if they're not already. You're going to step and lift the left leg as you inhale. And then exhale, release the left foot down to meet the right. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Roll your way up to standing. Let your arms and head be heavy. Take your time. Shoulders to the ears on your inhalation. Exhale through the mouth, shoulders around, back and down. Inhale, float the arms up. Hinge to the right as you exhale, root down through the left foot. Inhale through center. Keep the navel in as you exhale, hinge to the left. Inhale through center, look up, lean back. Lion's breath as you fold. Lengthen the spine, find a flat back. As you exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Ground the back knee, low lunge. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Little twist as you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Nice. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Hold here as you reverse, left arm to your left leg. And then exhale, fingertips lower down, right palm, left palm. Sink your hips, lift your chin on your inhalation. Flex your toes, straighten the front leg and fold as you exhale. And we'll do that a few times. If you want, close the eyes. Inhale, sink the hips. Exhale, flex the toes, straighten and fold. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Maybe walk the fingertips back as you lengthen the spine. And then fold over the right leg. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Either hold in stillness or move the hips. See if you can keep the right foot flexed as you move from side to side. And you breathe in such a way that invites your breath into all the nooks and crannies in the body, all the places that have been without prana.
Coming back through to center, walk your hands forward. Scoot your left knee a little bit closer to your hands. Right leg lifts behind you, tabletop with the right knee lifted. As you exhale, tuck and round your right knee in towards your nose. And then inhale, extend, right leg back, chest forward. Exhale, tuck and round, knee in. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, extend. See if you can hold here. Maybe extend the left fingertips forward as well. Options are to stay or inhale where you are. As you exhale, bend the right knee, left elbow. Inhale, straighten both. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Last time, exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. As you exhale, maybe reach back and grab a hold of your right foot. Find the half bow. See if you can find opening through the chest and the left shoulder. Last breath in. As you exhale, maybe extend long one more time. And then press back into a child's pose, hips towards your heels. Let everything rest for a few breaths. So rest your hands and wrists. Rest the shoulders and arms. Breathe through the back body for a few breaths. Allow your energy to soften with your exhalations. Tune in to the subtle sounds of your environment. Subtle movement of the breath. Inhale, press up through tabletop. Exhale, lower chest and chin, elbows in. Glide forward into cobra. And exhale, release down. I'm going to press up through tabletop or plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale, splits pose. Shift forward as you tuck and round, knee to your nose, little pause. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, cross it through and under, opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, outer left elbow. Inhale, back to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. See if you can land lightly in between the hands. High lunge as you inhale, arms lift. Circle the wrist a few times in one direction. Maybe make fists this time and see how that changes it. And then a few times in the other. Interlace your fingers overhead as you inhale. Exhale, begin to bend your right knee so it's hovering. Inhale, begin to lift. Exhale, bend, hover. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, bend. Little Kapalabhati. Four, three, two, one. Inhale, straighten everything all the way, both legs. Ground the back heel and open up into warrior two arms. Legs stay straight as you inhale, reverse, reach up and back. As you exhale, windmill the fingertips all the way down. Left palm, right palm. Step your right foot forward and off to the right. Lengthen the spine, find a flat back. And then exhale, fold over your left leg. Close your eyes. See if the forehead can touch the left knee. And if you need to, bend your left knee a little or a lot to make that happen. Leg stays strong. See if you can ground equally through the feet. And take your time, begin to walk your hands forward. Look forward and then lift the right leg as you inhale, standing splits. Exhale, float the right foot down to meet the left. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And we're gonna hold here for a few breaths. See if you can reach behind your lower legs, your calves, and bend your knees and maybe grab a hold of opposite elbow. If you can get there, then work on straightening the legs and fold a little deeper. Again, balancing the weight in the feet, relaxing all the way through the cervical spine. How can you tend to your breath? Release the hands. Lengthen the spine again, flat back. You're going to walk your feet back a little bit. Bring your feet together, and you can come up on the heels. Just bend your knees apart. So you're lifted up on the heels, and we'll find Malasana garland pose. So option one is to walk the hands as far forward as they'll go and relax the head. Option two is to reach the fingertips towards the back of the mat, palms facing up. Equally reaching the hips and the crown of the head towards the mat at the same time. So see if you can hover equally in between those two places. Nice deep release for the sacrum and the low back. Sense of security, foundation of all of our life according to the chakra system. Family, money, security, safety. And then walk your hands back forward. You're going to lift the hips a little and see if you can begin to find Bakasana Crow. So try to get the knees all the way to the back of the arms. And from here, you might just lean forward, and that's your crow. If you want to lift one foot, see if you can lift one, maybe you lift both. If you're here, then with bent elbows, then you're working on lifting and straightening the elbows. Feet are together. Do what you can, last breath in. And then we'll either shoot our legs back into chaturanga or meet there, step one back and then the other. And inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift the right leg, down dog splits. Shift forward as you exhale, knee to nose, tug and round. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, cross it through, opposite elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, outer right elbow, little pause. Inhale, down dog splits. Stack your hips and bend your knee. See if you can guide that foot all the way down behind you. Reverse the pose, lift the hips. Right fingertips towards the front of the mat. We circle out the right wrists. Last breath in. So you exhale, plant the right palm and just step that foot in between the hands. Ground the back heel, warrior one as you inhale, arms lift. Interlace your fingers as you exhale, just bring the hands through the midline. You're going to lower the fingertips all the way down to the floor and then forward and up as you inhale. Exhale through the middle of the body, down to the earth, to the inside of the right foot, forward and up. Last time, exhale through the midline, down to the earth. Inhale forward and up. Hold here, exhale all of your air. Little Kapalabhati. Five, four, three, two, one. Deep breath in, maybe lean back. Exhale, open up to warrior two. And inhale, reverse, up and back. Exhale, windmill the fingertips all the way down. Right palm, left palm, and drop the knee again. So you're in a low lunge. You're gonna sink the hips, lift the chin. Flex the toes, walk the fingertips back, straighten the front leg, and fold. And then from here, inhale, lengthen the spine, find a flat back. Options, either walk both hands just to the outside of the right leg and fold. Some of you might be able to keep walking the hands farther to the right, and then it'll just naturally drop the right foot down, right pinky toe side, and maybe bend the elbows. Some of you might lower all the way to your elbows. So find what's best for you. Close your eyes. Deep into the IT band, outer right hip. Beautiful. Begin to straighten the arms. Walk the hands back to the front of the mat. And then tuck your back toes under and come through straddle pose. So ground the back heel, spin the right toes in and come through straddle. You're gonna lengthen the spine here, find a flat back. And then walk your hands over to your left leg and fold over the left leg. So options are to just stay where you are, folding over the left leg. If you want to find a little more of a twist, you'll stretch the left fingertips overhead back towards the middle of the body and gaze underneath, peek up underneath the left armpit. It's a little bit more of a twist. Fill up your shape with your breath, wherever you are. And then when you're ready, we'll begin to release. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat, right toes forward. Half moon pose, so take a step and lift. The left leg, left arm to the sky. Start by just bringing your left fingertips in Jnana Mudra, thumb and first finger touching. And then see if you can begin to get light in your your right fingertips as well. Maybe your right hand comes to your right ankle. Last breath in here. As you exhale, see if you can release your left foot and left fingertips down, forward fold. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, flat back. As you exhale, forward fold it in again. And then bend your knees and sweep your arms forward and up for chair pose. We're gonna find a little flow. So as you exhale, just bring your hands through the midline, straighten the legs and fold. If you have the space, arms reach out and up as you inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale, release the arms and fold. One more time. Sit back, arms up. Then exhale, fold. Lengthen and look forward, flat back. As you exhale, step your feet back. Set yourself up for Bakasana again. So come up on the toes, knees behind the back of the arms. Begin to lift the legs if you can. This time, if you want, you can drop the head to the mat and lift the legs into Sirsasana, headstand pose. Maybe just a tripod headstand, where the head is down and the feet are lifted. Last breath, wherever you are. If you're in headstand, you'll flex your feet and meet in Chaturanga by letting the legs fall. So we'll meet there. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, cross it through, opposite elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, outer left elbow. Nice. Inhale, splits pose. Stack your hips and bend your knee. If you'd like, you can flip the pose. Left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Beautiful. And then last breath here. Exhale, left fingertips down, left foot forward. Round the back heel, warrior one as you inhale, arms lift. As you exhale, release the hands in front of the body, all the way down to the floor. Fingertips sweep forward and up as you inhale. Exhale through the midline. Forward and up as you inhale. Last time, exhale. Strong in the back foot. Inhale forward and up. Exhale here, Kapalabhati. Five, four, three, two, one. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reverse, out and up. Exhale, fingertips all the way down to the front of the mat. And then drop the knee, low lunge. Sink the hips, lift the chin and chest. Flex the toes as you exhale, straighten the front leg and fold. Inhale, find a flat back. As you exhale, maybe hands to the outside of the left foot and you fold here. If you feel like you could go a little bit deeper, keep walking the hands all the way over to the left. And then fold, maybe bend the elbows. Some of you might lower all the way to the elbows. Wherever you are, fill up the shape with breath. And hands come back forward. Come into straddle pose, so tuck the back toes under and right into straddle. You can lengthen the spine here, find a flat back. So you exhale, walk your hands over your right leg towards the back of the mat and fold. And options are to stay where you are, or if you want a little twist, begin to stretch the right fingertips back towards the middle of the body. And then lean towards your left, so you're peeking up and underneath your right armpit. Last breath in here. As you exhale, you can begin to unwind and walk the hands back to the front of the mat. Left toes forward, step and lift into half moon pose. Right fingertips in Jnana Mudra, thumb and first finger touching. Strong in the right leg, flex the right foot. See if you can get light in the left fingers. Maybe left hand to your left ankle, or left fingertips in Jnana Mudra at the heart. Last breath in wherever you are. And exhale, release your right hand, right foot, forward fold. Lengthen the spine, find a flat back. As you exhale, step your feet back a little bit. Come back into Malasana garland pose. So you can come up on the heels as your knees go out wide. Either walking the hands forward again or towards the back of the mat. Maybe close the eyes and just enjoy the shape. Enjoy this moment. Ready, walk the hands back forward. And then from here, you're gonna just sit back. So you might go kerplunk, whatever happens, but see if you can just sit back, grab a hold of your big toes with your fingers, and then start by just leaning back and lifting the heels off the mat. So this can be option one, and you can stay here through the whole series. Even when we do other things with our arms, you can just keep the legs like this and maybe just work on the arms. If you'd like, you can begin to straighten the legs into straddle Navasana variations. So legs straighten. Stay balanced. Soften your gaze. Beautiful. Last part, see if you can hold here, but release the arms up overhead. So legs stay, but arms lift. Last breath in. And then exhale, cross the feet, plant the palms, step back into plank pose. Hold here. You can move a little left and right, side to side. And then lower all the way to your belly, elbows in by your side. And we're going to find our way into Sphinx pose. So bring the elbows forward, palms down. Close your eyes and keeping the navel in towards your spine. If you have any issues in the low back, begin to drop your chin towards your chest. So inhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And exhale, drop the chin. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. So explore in the head and neck, just keep your eyes closed. If you want to change the movement, feel free. Your body, your practice, where does your head and neck want to go?
And taking your time, find your way back through to center. And then we'll begin to lift, if you'd like, for seal pose. So begin to straighten the arms. That works for your body. Maybe walk the hands back in. And you can separate the arms as wide as your sticky mat apart. Option 1 is to stay here. Option 2, begin to bend your knees. Begin to lift. If you can touch the top of the head with the feet. And straighten the legs and slowly begin to lower down to the belly. You can rest here on your belly. Bring one cheek to the mat. Begin to bend your knees and allow your knees to fall left and right, side to side. If you want, you can cross the feet a few times. Crisscross them. And then bring the legs back through to center. You can just release the legs down. Hands under your shoulders, press up through tabletop. And then feet together, knees as wide as your sticky mat apart or wider. If you're on a firm surface, then maybe the legs won't go as far. They need to stay on the mat. If you can stretch the knees beyond the edges of the crease of the mat, then feel free. Close your eyes. We'll begin the Loma breathing. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath in. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out. Inhale for 4. Keep going. Hold your breath in. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out. Last time, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out. Get a few resting breaths here. Be directing your breath down into the pelvic region. Any place where your body could use your breath in this moment. Take your time, begin to walk your hands in. Can lift up and then stretch the legs forward to the front of the mat. From here, we're going to find a twist. So right foot comes across the left leg, up by the left knee. Can twist to the right. So hug the right leg with the left arm. Right hand behind you. Gaze back over the right shoulder. From here, see if you can look all the way out the right tips of the eyes. Really draw the navel in on the exhalation, maybe turning from the low belly. See if you can flex the left foot, so keep the left leg active. And then release the eyes, so just close the eyes for a few breaths. Take your time to unwind and find a counter twist. So both hands to the opposite side, and then just bend the elbows and fold. And inhale, lift. From here, find half Gomukhasana, so bring the right leg in, right foot in, so right knee is on top of the left knee. Inhale, maybe lengthen through the spine, the fingertips, and then exhale, fold forward. Grab a hold of whatever is available. Close your eyes. See if you can find your breath starting in the left foot, traveling up the left leg all the way through the left side of your back body to the crown of the head on the inhale. And then all the way down the left side of your body to your left foot on your exhalation. Do that a few rounds, inhaling all the way up to the crown of the head. Exhaling all the way back down to the left foot. Continue on your own. See if you can keep your mind free from thought. Release when you're ready. Walk the fingertips back in. And uncross the legs. Bring your feet to the mat. Just like the beginning of class, reverse tabletop as you inhale, hips lift. And exhale, hips lower. It's nice and gentle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Straighten both legs. From here, you're going to bend both knees, maybe a little or a lot, depending on your body. But start with knees bent, feet flexed.
Reach forward, see if you can grab a hold of the feet, the outer edges of the feet. Some of you might be able to interlace the fingers. Allow this to be your Paschimottanasana for a few breaths, your forward fold. So just hang out here for a moment. Listening to the body, either stay here and just enjoy what this pose has to offer, or begin to straighten the legs a little bit. Some of you might straighten them all the way. So just check in. Where does your body want to say stop? Release your fold as you inhale, roll up. Cross your left leg over the right. Spinal twist. Gaze back over the left shoulder. Flex through the right foot. Gaze out of the left tips of the eyes, all the way like you were looking through the hours of a clock. You would be gazing towards 9 o'clock. And then take your time and just begin to close the eyes for a few moments. And then unwind and find a counter twist. If you'd like, you can bend your elbows. Some of you might touch the top of the head all the way down to the other side. And then straighten the arms and find half Gomukhasana. Inhale, lift the arms, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can find your breath through the right side body for a few breaths. Beginning at the right foot, traveling all the way up the leg into the crown of the head. And then from the crown of the head through the back body all the way to the right foot. And take your time to release. Uncross the legs, scoot your body forward if you need to, and come all the way down onto your back. If you'd like, you can hug your knees into your chest and realign the spine for a moment. Maybe a little gentle massage for the sacrum, left and right.
begin to straighten the legs and find your way into Shavasana, final rest pose.
If you needed to dip out for time, it is 6:48. I'm still not good about keeping time, but if you would take a mini Shavasana beforehand, that would be good. If you've got time, then just rest your body. Make sure the tailbone is tucked under and the shoulder blades are tucked under the back. Scan your body starting at the feet. Letting go of any tension through the lower body, legs, the pelvic region. Relax and find space through the low back. Relax the abdomen, torso, the height of the heart. Relax the neck and throat region. Shoulders, arms, and all the way into the fingers. Relax all the muscles in the face. Relax the mind and the crown of the head. Body soft, whole body surrender. Welcome to stay as long as you'd like. If you feel ready to transition, you can just gently find the breath. See if you can take a few breaths into the belly. Taking your time, you begin to bend your knees and make your way resting on your favorite side. Conclude with a few rounds of Brahmari, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling behind closed lips, making the sound of a honeybee. Taking your time, begin to make your way back up to a comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed if that feels good for you. Take a few breaths when you get there, from the heart up to the spiritual eye, or the space in between the eyebrows. And then from the spiritual eye back down to the height of the heart. Continue a few rounds. Next time you breathe up into the spiritual eye, you can just hold your awareness here. Body still, mind free from thought. Hands can rest together at the height of the heart. You can chant Om with me if you'd like. Peace. Namaste.